Hello, my name is Gianluca Cirone and I'm studying veterinary medicine at Trachea University in Stara Zagora, Bulgaria.
Hi, my name is Bakhtar and I'm studying human medicine at Trachea University. And in this video I will explain how is my expenses as a student in Stara Zagora. It's quite cheap because the thing is if you're getting money from your country, so in this case it's quite cheap for you, like traveling, transport, food, even the rents are quite cheap for the home, and electricity and water, so it's quite good here. So depend on the country that I am from, Sweden. A lot of countries they don't have it, but Sweden's government they are giving student loan for us if we want, and we can just apply it. It's quite easy to do it.
The living costs and accommodation costs in Stara Zagora are actually very, very fair and not too expensive at all. I personally live in the student dormitories, which saves me a lot of money and time because of their vicinity to the university. But I have many friends in the city with apartments, not paying very, very high amounts and actually having very beautiful, well-furnished apartments. For a single apartment, a really nice single apartment, well-furnished, usually they come fully furnished, it will cost anywhere between 300 to 500 depending on the building, how new the building is, and the floor space, I imagine, would also factor into the price. But you can expect to pay anywhere between 300 and maybe 500. I haven't heard of many people paying much more than 500 lev per month.
My apartment that I'm paying 550 leva is three bedrooms. So 2 bedrooms, 1 living room, kitchen and food hall. So in this case, but some people, if you're near to university, maybe you will pay 600 leva for 2 rooms. So it depends where you live most of the time. Why I decided to live alone is mostly because you never know who you meet in the students, how their habits and how you are. So maybe it will be conflict between you two. So in this case, I suggest to be alone. And of course, because my family can come anytime they want, so I don't need to be worried about this. If somebody have family and they want to come, so it's quite good to be alone. When you rent a home or a house, so it's not included in the rent is electricity, water, internet, and TV is not included. So it depends how much you're using.
Typically it would depend on the building and the landlord themselves, whether the other bills such as water and electricity are included, so that can vary. I'm currently staying in the Trachea University dormitories. I'm paying 60 euro a month with everything, with water and electricity included. There are a number of options for internet and Wi-Fi, also cellular internet and things like that. We have a number of different stores and options for that. At the moment, I'm sharing internet with my roommates, and we pay 3 lev each for unlimited and very fast internet. So that's really nice. So 3 lev is basically €1.50 per month for unlimited internet. Big advantage. The price of goods in grocery stores, the quality is quite good. It depends on what you're used to, of course, at home. But the supermarkets are quite nice, very clean, well stocked, and very affordable. Coming from South Africa, I would say that the cost of goods isn't greatly different, maybe even a little bit more affordable. There are many different options for eating out between fast food and restaurants. You have some very fancy restaurants where you can expect to pay maybe even 50 lev for a meal per person. Or there are many affordable and very nice fast food restaurants, fast food stalls, and street food where you can get, for example, a very nice slice of pizza for 2.5 lev.
If you go to restaurants, so like if you're 2 person or 3 person, depend. Like per person, we pay like 10 leva. It's like €5 per person, so it's quite cheap. And if you buy food from supermarkets here, like one person can cost for you like €1, €2 maximum.
Public transport is very good. Stara Zagora is a smaller city, so it will vary from other places in Bulgaria. There is a good bus system that's quite reliable, clean buses, and they can take you pretty much anywhere you need to go around town. That, and there's also a large amount of taxis available. You can call for a taxi. Typically, you would need to know Bulgarian for that, for the taxis in particular, but you can find taxis on the street and take them where you need to go. They will be, of course, more expensive than the public transport, but not terribly expensive when compared to other places, I'd say, in Europe. Without a bus card, a typical bus ride can cost you 1 lev, so 50 cents, basically, in euro. And with that 1 lev, you take one particular bus line, one particular number, and it has its set route. You ride that route until whichever your destination would be, and that, again, is a price for 1 lev. If you are changing bus lines, you would then have to pay another 1 lev for that bus. A very good options, which I suggest students take advantage of, is getting a monthly bus card. With the student discounts, you pay 10 lev, so roughly €5, for a month's worth of bus rides. It takes me at least a month to finish all the rides. So you can say every month you get a new bus card, and every month you'll pay €5 or 10 lev for that. Traveling between the city center and the university via taxi can cost you around 8 lev, 7 to 8 lev, so €3.5 to €4. And it will take you not more than 10 minutes.
Normally I'm using taxis, and because it's quite easy to reach. So, but still, I'm walking to university because it's quite near to my home. It's 30-minute walking, so it's not too far. But of course, the local transport is quite cheap. If you want to travel with taxi, it's quite cheap because it depends how far you're traveling. But like normally, if the traveling time is between 10 to 20 minutes, it can cost you like 5 to 6 leva, and if we convert to euro, it's like €2.5 per one trip. So it's quite cheap in this case.
If I'm traveling to Sofia Airport from Stara Zagora, I'd often take the bus, which will cost around 16 lev or €8. That can be a 3 to 4 hour drive on the bus, and it's a comfortable bus. I haven't had any problems.
To travel to Sofia Airport, so there's possibility for bus, there's possibility for train. You can take a train, and even taxi you can take. Some people are taking taxis, but it's quite cheap to travel to Sofia. It's around €10 per one trip. So mostly people are taking buses or train. If you want to travel by taxi to Sofia Airport, so it can cost you between 150 leva to 200 leva. Expensive for the university is not too much, because mostly books you can find online, and professor will give you So the maximum amount that maybe it depends for this for those books that you can buy from university, it can cost you around 150 leva maximum. So it's quite good. So it's not too big amount to spend for your study.
Tips for living on a student budget, such as I am, definitely try not to waste money, but everything in moderation I think is key. And if you basically familiarize yourself with the value of goods and keep an eye on sales, anything like that, you can save small amounts of money and still have a good, clean diet. So to sum up, living in Stara Zagora is very safe, affordable, and depending on your lifestyle, the costs will vary.
Thank you for watching the video, and I hope it was useful for you.